What's good, YouTube? Hannah God here, coming to you with the deck profile on, to me, the second best deck in the format, which would be Dragon Rulers, and my favorite archetype, which would be dragons, as you probably guessed, considering my first deck I put on my channel was Chaos Dragons. Sorry for not posting in a while. I was in Trinidad, went there for a few tournaments and to see how well I would do outside of my own meta. I did pretty okay, I'd say. Finished first in Swiss out of like 62 people. I know, kind of a small tournament, but you know, I was undefeated, beat everyone. My matchups for that were round 1 I played against Stellars, 2-1 him. I had a Dragon Mirror match round 2, won that. Then played 2 Fire Fists, and they were both maining Kaikus and Mind Drains. Beat those. Then I played Tempest Dragoonities in the last round, and I beat that. Then I played my friend who ran Spellbooks, and I got 2-0'd in literally 5 minutes. And I went to time in most of my other rounds because one of my opponents was late and was 56 minutes away from getting a game loss. Then my first opponent stalled me for time. Well, so I've been told, he stalls for time, but can't know much about that. But anyway, let's get into the deck profile. Like I said, it's Dragon Rulers. So we'll start first with hand traps. I play one Swift Scarecrow, triple Effect Veiler, and triple Maxi. I don't think much needs to be said about these. Maxis aren't good against Prophecies, but these are really good in versus most other things. And you can get like 1-for-1s against Evil Swarms, and then you can side them out and whatnot when you're done. These are really good against Prophecy, however, and so I play 3 because I want to see them like all the time, and Swiss Scarecrow is just to stop me from being OTK'd. I play 1 Flamvell Guard. You can either play this or Dragoonity Corsica. I prefer this because I can have an extra out for an Ophion if I do play Evil Swarms, and that's the reason I play it. I play 2 of each baby dragon. This is pretty much standard. You can play 1 of these, honestly. I've tried 1 and I've played 1 for a very long time, and it works just the same in my opinion. But you play 2 just, you know, to use Tempest effects more and to get rid of bad hands. And I play 3 of each big dragon. So 3 Redox, 3 Tempest, 3 Tidal, and 3 Blaster. Well, you know, it's dragons. This is kind of standard, so that's why I play it. I play 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Book of Moon, triple Goldsark, 1 Sword. This is a really good card. It's more of a win more card because if you draw it, it gets you out some really awkward hands. Then obviously the most broken card in this deck would be 3 Super Rejuve. If you're not playing 3 of these, then I don't know what you're doing. Really, this card is so busted. But it's probably going to get hit to 1 or 0 in September, like all Dragon decks do. They seem to get destroyed by Gauntlet. And my last 2 cards are 2 Forbidden Chalice. I play these over Breakthrough Skill because I don't like waiting. And if I activate, say, Book of Moon, and they chain Wisdom, I chain Chalice. Oh no, that doesn't make sense. I would activate Chalice, and then they chain Wisdom, I chain Book, and it just creates a lot more synergy, and it allows me to get over things instantly instead of just waiting in turn with Breakthrough Skill. So that's why I don't play Breakthrough Skill anymore. I do have a build with Light and Darkness Dragon. If you're interested in seeing that, I would post it. So just comment down below if you want to. But I don't like playing conservative, and Lad makes me play conservative, and I'm a very aggressive player. So that's why I don't play it anymore. I play 1 Crimson Blader. I don't think there's any need for more than 1. And it's only good against, say, Dragoonities or Mirror Match. And I only drop this card if I know my opponent has literally no cards in their hand on their field. And when I do drop this, I would win. And there are other ways to get over that in Dragon Mirror Match other than this, because I was playing a guy in Mirror, I dropped Crimson Blader, and then he ripped Dark Hole off the top, and then he didn't win, but you know, this doesn't automatically win you the game. That's just my opinion. And if you're playing 3 Veilers and 2 Chalice, then you can do some damage stat shenanigans around this, and obviously you can OTK like a madman with Colossal Fighter. I put this back in recently. I was playing Red Dragon Archfiend as my other target, but and just to get over Redox in Mirror Match, but you don't need it. You can OTK in Mirror Match through Redox if you play correctly, but yeah, I just don't think it's needed anymore, so I put back in Colossal. Play 1 Scrap. Card is so good and so busted with Dragon. There's Jagosack. Play 1 Thought Ruler. I play 1 Rose, Black Rose, and 1 Wyvern. You can OTK like stupid easy with this card. Use Jagosack, pop, special summon, that means normal summon Veiler, synchro summon for 7, drop this guy, remove 2 dragons in this game. Any dragon outside of Redox, Jagosack, and this is game. Just easily. I play 1 Army Arm because you can do Army Arm shenanigans after your opponent has their field set up. Like, when I was in Trinidad, for example, in Mirror, we were in time, and it was the last turn time. Then I made Army Arm. I saved my Big Eye. He Big Eye my Jagosack and ended. Swang for 26 and ended. So I had a token left. So I made Army Arm, equipped it with my Jagosack, and then swung, and then burned him to death. So this card's really, really good. I play 1 Abyss Gaios because, you know, you can make it, and it's really stupid and really good, especially in Mirror. 1 Gaia, Pierce tokens, and just helps to OTK. I play obligatory 3 Jagosack. If you're not playing 3 of these, you're really stupid. Just, that's all I have to say about that. Just too good. And I play 3 Big Eye. You don't need 3. I would be playing, if I had Karakuri, Shogun Bray, I would cut 1 of these for that, because that card is really, really good, and it allows you to just OTK faster, and it can, like, it helps in time, like, so you don't have to go into time, because Mirror Matches do take fucking forever, and you have to play around Maxi and Mirror and whatnot. That's why you can, like, Super Jew for 6 and end with a Redox in defense, and but usually when you do that, you would draw into another Rejuve, and then you can just have your complete field set up, and then you'll be going next turn with 8 cards in your hand versus your opponent. 3 of these is unnecessary, but I play 3 because I don't have a Karakuri, Shogun Bray. I have a side deck. I don't. Obviously, your 4 tokens. I have a side deck. I'll show it, but it's not exactly the best. I'm siding some cards, you know. I'm playing 2 Tsukiyomi for Evil Swarms and Prophecies. It's not bad. I won in locals. I beat a Prophecy. I 2-0'd a Prophecy guy because he fucking misplayed with this card. He had a Magician and a Jowgen. I booked the Jowgen. I ran over his Magician, and he chose, instead of fating his Jowgen back up, so I would be stuck, he refused. He just fated his Magician so he can get extra search, and then I just completely overwhelmed him, and he lost next turn. I play 1 Exploder Dragon because for Evil Swarms, because, you know, fuck Ophion. That's what you lose to, so just fuck Ophion. I side 1 Wyvern and 1 Lad. It's not really, I don't know. I'd like to main these again, but I don't like it. Like I said, I don't like being conservative. It is really, really good though. This card is fucking busted. I just side in for stuff, you know, and Priestessless Prophecy if I go first, and I could just drop it and everything's funny. But you don't, yeah, I'm just siding these 2, you know. Side Dark Hole, you know, because it's Dark Hole, and why not? Triple Space, because it's triple space, and against Prophecies I take out Maxis, and I side in these, and like, I side out 1 Goldsark usually, and I keep in Sword so I can, like, at least get a little draw if I do see the card, and I just side out based on that. I would side draw a lot of birds, but I don't have any anymore, and I'm waiting on Robbie Cole to send me some, so yeah. Side 3 Eradicator Epidemic. For some reason I just don't see this card, like, ever, so I don't know. if you get this off first turn, it's usually good. If not, then you usually just lose. That's why it's not that good. I'm thinking about siding Puppet Plants over these, but you know, whenever you get your rat off and they don't have tower, you kind of win. So why not? I side Skill Drains. Do Skill Drain because it's really good. And you can get over lost things with these. And I have one Royal Decree. If I had more, I would have a different side deck, but like I said, this is, you know, it's not a bad side deck, or it's not a good one either. And with the amount of deck thinning I do, I can just hit it as soon as possible. But that's my side and my main deck. Comment, rate, subscribe, and tell me what you like. Bye.